Hi guys, thanks for tuning into my channel. Today it's a different experience for me. I am basically riding at night for the first time. I had one other night I rode for a short loop, didn't finish it, and so today is for the first time I'm actually riding the full loop and with a group of people. So we are here at West Bragg Creek, and we started with about 14 riders, and we're riding on Snowy Owl Trail. The temperature wise, it was pretty warm. It was plus 8-ish Celsius, and the trail condition was mixed bag. Was ice, slush, very soft snow, and mud. Lots of soft sections. So it was the beginning was okay, but then it got a little more softer as we were riding. But it's a different fun and different type of riding. The same trail becomes totally different because you don't see everything the way you see during the day. But you know, from all the research and everything that I did, it's if you have a good lightings, and also I think it's not even safe to ride by yourself at night. If you have company, it's not that bad. So I had here with one bar mount light and also one my helmet light. First I bought my two lights. They were Niterider 900 lumens, and I rode one on the helmet and one on the bar last week. It was good enough lightings, but I saw some reviews and lots of friends that ride at night. They recommended me to a new light, this one called Outbound Trail Evo, and it is a lot brighter than my 900 lumen Niterider. I think it's about 2200 lumen, but that's not the main factor here. It's the way it spread out the light. I found the Niterider was more narrow and like a tunnel vision type. It doesn't spread as much. This one was pretty much lighting up the entire trail, like the width-wise and the distance too. And basically, I didn't even have to turn it on the brightest mode. I was doing more, like almost 70% time it was in medium. There is 4 different settings in this light, the one I'm using. One has high, obviously, and then adaptive. So what happened, it start high, then it slowly dim down, because as your eye get adjusted in the darkness, so then you don't see that, you don't have any issues. And then on medium and low. So I was setting up to medium mostly, and then towards the end I went to the adaptive just to see it, and then all the way to the end I just thought I'll try the high settings. But at the end it was still, I think I ended up using about 25 to 30% battery, and the whole ride time was approximately 2 hours with a stop and everything. So yeah, I'm highly recommending these lights. I know it's all about night riding, but I talked a lot about the light because that is most important part of night riding, so that's why I'm talking about light more. And also you need to have one headlamp on your helmet, because when you're looking around, then you can see what's on the side or what's which way, and if there's a turn coming. So and that's also important. I had it also on a medium settings on the headlamp as well. And especially here, it's only 2 of us. We started with 14-15 guys, and then we had to cut our ride short, so we took a different path, and If you have a bunch of people, then you don't need this much light, because then your light coming from the back and front everywhere, so it's not bad. But when you have, you know, a couple of people, then you can use a little bit more light. So even now I was not even turning on the higher settings. It was probably it's called adaptive settings, and it was more than enough for me. And so we rode here at West Bragg Creek. We started with the Snowy Owl, and then we took the mountain road to a reconnect trail, which was climb, and then we started coming down. This is long distance down. Like I mentioned before about the trail, it was a mixed, so it was lots of icy sections and a lot of soft, very soft, because the temperature's been up for a while in Calgary areas.
I like this
so
light.
The section even last weekend when I rode, it was firmer, but now it's softer. So being you know, riding the Norco Bigfoot VLT is pretty heavy bike, so any soft section my tires were sinking in, and yeah, that was my main issue. But and also the studs were like a highly coming handy because of this kind of icy polished areas. The other problem that we had tonight was the wind. It was pretty high wind. It was above 30 kilometers, so some time I had, you know, issues with even keeping the bike up because of the high wind. And we found so far one tree down during the ride. Otherwise, yeah, just the ice and the snow mix and mud and slush, all kind of situation. But it is very fun. Like, you know, it was quieter, and actually it's like same trail during the day and night is totally different experience. And you know, you don't ride that fast at night, but with this light it felt like I'm just riding during the day, because I had no issues with seeing anything. Like, it was pretty bright. And here actually I started just to see how bright it can be, so I started to turn it on to the highest settings here, my headlamp, and also the bar mount one, and yeah, it was pretty bright, and I had actually a pretty good time riding, and I'm looking forward to be able to ride more at night, as you know, the weekends are not enough for my riding, and then in the daytimes are, you know, especially the weekdays are,
we could go
the lights are getting longer during the day now, but still it's not as long that I can complete the ride. But I will be planning on riding more at night. Hope you guys like the video. If you can subscribe and give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it, and also share with your friends. And I will see you again next week, hopefully. And then if you guys are watching me for the first time, I am in the Calgary base channel. I ride Norco Bigfoot VLT, and hope to see you again soon.
I did it! Wow!